Denis, Denis, you've made another Dune. Denis, Denis, I hope it comes out soon. Denis, Denis, I'm so in love with you. Hitting our screens 3rd of November, part 2 of the epic sci-fi fantasy is nearly here. Following on from yesterday's poster release, today we have the new trailer for Dune Part 2. Yes, it is now online for our eyes and our ears. Returning cast members include Timothee Chalamet, Josh Brolin, Zendaya, Rebecca Ferguson, Dave Bautista, Javier Bardem. Then we've got new cast members. We've got Florence Pugh as Princess Irulan. Then we've got Christopher Walken as Emperor Shaddam. Christopher Walken as an emperor. Just take my money right now. And then we've got Lea Seydoux. Lea Seydoux, be still my beating heart. Lea Seydoux as Queen Margot. Then we also have a very bald Austin Butler playing the vicious Feyd-Rautha Harkonnen. If I've got that right, it's going to be a miracle. Word on the street is the second half of the book is even better than the first. The cast are saying much the same thing in interviews. They're saying that this film is going to be a lot more action-packed, a lot more fast-paced. I'm really looking forward to it. I was late to the party on the first one. I missed the first one at the cinema. For some reason, the trailers just weren't selling it to me. It looked amazing, but for some reason, I just didn't want to watch it. I'm a massive fan of Denis Villeneuve. And for some reason, the trailers just left me cold. And it kind of felt a bit bland to me and kind of very one note. And I just didn't go near it. And it's only just within this last week that I've bit the bullet and thought, I need to watch it. I've got to watch it. New one's coming. And you know what? Loved every minute of it. Loved every second of it. I'm hoping now that they do a double bill when the second one comes out. I will sit there for those 5 hours plus and do both. Anyway. 5 minutes ago, the new trailer came online. Let's do it. Let's watch it. Before we do, leave a like on this video. That would be much appreciated. It helps out the channel. Let's not waste any more time. Let's do it. Dune, Part 2. New trailer. Now.
It's breathtaking. When you see sand here, imagine water. If you dive in, you can't reach the bottom.
You dive in?
Yes, it's called swimming.
I don't believe you.
In the shadows of Arrakis lie many secrets. But the darkest of them all may remain.
Just the scale of it.
The end of House Atreides.
Your father didn't believe in revenge.
What if Paul Atreides were still alive?
Oh, there he is. Leia.
Have you ever had a dream about your first ride?
Come on, give us those sandworms.
Don't try to impress anyone. You're brave, we all know that. Be simple. Be direct. Nothing fancy.
I understand.
Nothing fancy.
Nothing fancy.
You will never lose me, Paul Atreides.
We gave them something to hope for.
That's not hope!
Sky
May thy knife chip and shatter.
Cast. IMAX. It's got to be IMAX. That was epic. Epic. I didn't expect anything less. Just the emotional stakes that they look to be there this time. I know before, when I was watching the previous trailers, before I watched the film for the first time, the first film, just wasn't engaging, connecting to it emotionally. And I think maybe it's because I've now seen the first film. That one hits a lot harder for me now. Denis Villeneuve is just such an amazing director. Just the vision, just the scale of it. It was a 2-minute plus trailer, but just the build up in between. Yeah, it's took me back. I weren't expecting anything less, I have to say, but I'm still kind of lost for words. So obviously now we've got Paul, Timothée Chalamet, and Lady Jessica, Rebecca Ferguson, have joined the Fremen, and they're going to try and liberate Arrakis against the House of Harkonnen. And even just in that trailer, we're seeing that slow build-up towards that. And we're going to have Chalamet versus Butler, it looks like, at the end. I don't know, I haven't read the book, so chances are I've got all of that wrong completely. But there certainly was a glimpse of it. There was a scene with Paul against Feyd-Rautha Harkonnen, Austin Butler. They looked like they were face to face and ready to duel. I'm almost glad I haven't read the book, just because everything is going to be a surprise to me. But clearly, if anyone does watch this video, there may be people that are telling me I'm missing out, and I suspect you're absolutely right as far as that's concerned. But like I said, yeah, this film had everything that I wanted from it, from the looks of it, everything I expected from it, from the trailer. It's very much in keeping with what we've got in the first film. Stakes do seem to be getting higher, and I'm really looking forward to see where it all goes. I'm so happy that I did finally get round to watching the first one, albeit 2 years later. And just Denis Villeneuve is just such an incredible director. Arrival was just beautiful, and Blade Runner 2049, and then going back to stuff like Prisoners. Prisoners is my least favourite, I have to say. The sci-fi stuff that he's been doing more of late, I've really dug, really got into, which makes it seem like an even more bizarre decision that I didn't go and watch the first one at the cinema on an IMAX screen as soon as humanly possible. I'm trying to remember, when did the first one come out? Was it 2021? Were we at the peak of COVID or the beginnings of COVID? Middle of COVID? Were we in COVID? And was it one of those ones? There was a number of films that were going to HBO Max day-on-date release with cinema releases. And there was a lot of directors. And I think Denis was one of them. And I think Christopher Nolan was another. But there was a lot that were fighting against it and wanted to make sure that these films hit the big screen only. I've got a feeling Dune might have been the exception, where it did just go big screen only, and maybe there was a shortened window and it appeared on HBO Max a little further down the line, maybe quicker than normal. However, yeah, I remember there was some sort of argument right at the very beginning of all this. As we hit into the pandemic, HBO and Warner's or whoever were just making all these promises on behalf of all these upcoming films that were coming out, and things kind of got very heated. I'm digressing. Anyway, what did you think to the trailer? Are you looking forward to this film? Did you rate the first one? Let me know. Do leave those comments down below. If this is your first time here, or if you've been here before but haven't done it yet, please do me a massive favour. Hit the subscribe button, tap that notification bell. If you like this video, press the thumbs up. Really helps out the channel, helps out algorithms, and that's all about the algorithms, and it's very much appreciated by me. We'll leave it there. I've rambled on way too much, completely incoherently. But all the same, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed that trailer. Come back soon. Take care. Bye-bye.